You made this after what happened to your big one?
Boston was messing around with my old songbook.
Yeah.
Then he threw it like a boring thing. Then it landed in the toilet.
Oh.
So I couldn't use it.
So did Olivia help you make this one?
Yep.
I recreated it. Cody Boston picked it out of the toilet. He reached it and he grabbed it out.
Boston
And he sniffed it. And
that was Boston.
and then they put it on the
Always
counter.
does this.
He took a towel and dried it off and then put it in the laundry. Well, I told him to put it in the laundry room. And then I wrote
songs in another book. Then Olivia's like, no, that's too big. And then
because it was bigger, so I was like, you want a tiny one so you can keep it in the
and
back.
then she wrote it down,
And then I wrote it down, so I tried to write it.
I don't like doing this. She skips a full page like this.
I don't write on that
and
side.
You like them?
Yeah.
Okay.
I like it so it doesn't take up that much space.
Well, do you know what? You can always go back and write them on the other side. If
But
it
I
gets full.
number them.
Well, I'm going to introduce you to a Spotify playlist. Aww. That is so cute.
It's like a place where you can buy flowers.
Did our cute neighbor leave these over here?
Yeah.
We're going to give them back reluctantly, aren't we? That is a beautiful flower setup.
Here.
Thank you. How much do I owe you? Or do moms get flowers for free?
And you need that.
Oh,
Only
thank
dads
you.
cannot have them, so that's for $1.
Okay, I'll get you $1.
Okay.
Boston, my favorite part of elementary is when you guys bring home your crafts. So this is your advent calendar.
And on Monday we'll bring another.
Okay, where are we gonna put this? I want it front and center somewhere so that we can all keep track. Do you know what we could do? We could tape it right here. Feliz Navidad. That's amazing.
And I'm supposed to rip one off every morning.
Okay, every morning you get to
tomorrow.
rip one off. Now I can already predict what's gonna happen. Lincoln, you're not allowed to rip these off, okay? This is Boston's and he's gonna rip it off. If you wanna watch him, you can say, hey, make sure to show me before you rip it off if you wanna watch him, but you don't get to rip them off, okay?
21 days.
Okay, Cody, you too.
Mom, 21 days till Christmas.
On May,
Today's
I'm not sure about that. We'll have to look and see.
Darren.
It's Friday night. Lincoln is in bed because he got in trouble 5,000 times, and on 5,000, number 1, Joel sent that little boy to bed. So we're having pizza without him, and I think Boston is enjoying it
Oh, dear heaven.
a little too much. Bossy. Let's see your cool trick.
Oh my.
We're talking about old dating stories and how a boyfriend took me ice skating, and we each got our own pizza and literally ate the whole thing. Oh, today has been an eventful day to say the least in the personal life of Bonnie Hoellein and Joel Hoellein. So you know what we're doing? We're taking a what's it called? A Nintendo night, because Lincoln, tell the people what Lincoln did.
Tell the people.
Lincoln erased our memories on our Super Nintendo, so now we have to redo it all.
Yeah, and we're not gonna tell him if Cody cried or didn't cry. That's no one's business. Joel is being very willing and catching the kids up for them, and they're watching.
I cheat like crazy though. I use the iPad.
Yeah, he does.
What am I missing? Oh yeah.
Okay, I want to know what happened in your life today. Tell the people what you did.
Mom, guess what's missing?
Well, what's missing?
The
Oh
cheese.
my god.
Dang it, come on, Clint! You got it!
Wow.
Wow.
You got it for me.
Is that the grip side of the whole?
I was gonna say he's your son. No, he's mine. Okay.
Your son.
Tell me what you did today.
Well, I woke up feeling like garbage.
Oh, I forgot.
And
Yeah,
so-
this has been eventful.
Oh yeah. So I went and worked out thinking it would like alleviate it a little bit, like get, I don't know, like fluid or stuff flowing. Didn't at all. I felt a little bit better, but then when I went out to the house, like right as I got to the house, it just started hurting bad. So I went, and I hadn't got the results of my initial HIDA test.
Oh, you haven't? I thought you did.
Like the first part. That was.
Oh,
they tell you
but
that
the
right
more
there,
in
but then the rest-
depth.
Yeah. And anyway, so I made an appointment with our physician to meet with him today, and he luckily got me in. What are you doing, doggy?
Lady! No, sir! Okay, anyway.
He didn't tell me any good news yet either. He's like, it's still undecided. He's like, your bill of health is perfect. He's like, your tests are coming back perfect. But he says there's a small percentage of people who end up needing their gallbladder out still after all of this stuff. So he's like, we don't want to do surgery if we don't need to, but we'll just see if we end up needing to eventually. So
I am listening, and everyone has been leaving comments, kind of telling us the same thing. They're like, they've gone through very similar experiences where the HIDA scan says that they are good, the other tests say that they're good, but then, you know, months of pain later, they're getting their gallbladder out and then they feel better. So I appreciate the insight that you guys are giving. It's really appreciated, and we hope, Joel, we'll get it figured out.
We'll see. He did say, he's like, is your pain lower, not necessarily lower, but like right in the center or here? And he like laid me, like I could have, he's like, take your time laying down, because I like barely
Yeah.
and he pressed where it initially hurt, that low, and it didn't, it was painful, but it wasn't as bad. Then he pressed up here, and it was super painful.
Yikes.
And he's like, that seems more like a gastrointestinal issue or something, I think that's what he said. Anyway, so they're gonna give me, they think that there could be ulcers in there right now, like sore, open sores, possibly in your stomach or something.
I'm sorry.
I don't understand any of it. I just take the medicine they tell me.
Well, and we're just gonna start like adding and eliminating things one at a time, and then
Greasy
we'll.
and nasty foods.
So like
Oh. Oh, okay.
We'll start tomorrow.
or maybe Monday.
Okay, well that's embarrassing. All right. Tomorrow I'm gonna go pick us up some more celery juices from Nectar. They're fantastic, and when I started drinking them, I have gained a lot of energy and vitality. So
This one's my favorite.
oh, lady, get down, off.
That took so much courage for her to figure.
Yeah, I know, off, no. She's like, well,
Go up there.
would you believe that I have never filmed part of my YouTube videos with my iPhone? This is the first time because I forgot my camera, and that generally doesn't happen. However, we have Grammy and Grampy here to see the house, and I want to see their reaction to how stinking flippin' cute. Me and Mom are just talking about how cute the place is, and she said Joel should be proud of himself. He should. I'm happy to have you here and see it. These guys have not seen.
I've been watching it.
Yes.
This channel.
Are you cleaning? Yeah. Did Dad have you clean or just for fun? Do you know what? I actually have a job for you guys. I want you each to grab pumpkins and go put them in the garbage can.
No!
Yes. Go out and get all the pumpkins. They're gonna be heavy, so be careful. What do you think of the floors?
It looks really nice.
I was a little nervous of the color of the floor because I wanted it light, but I couldn't find like a decent priced light one. And this one has surprised me. I like it a lot.
Yeah, I think some of them be good.
Did Joel tell you he laid this flooring in here the other day, and there must have been a box that was like off, and it was like a complete different color mixed in the middle. He literally had to rip all of this out yesterday morning, and relay it because the coloring was wrong. Isn't that sad? Isn't that sad? Oh, it's like changing the place though. I don't know if I care or if I don't care. Olivia is watching how to build a wall because she wants to build a secret something. Nope, we can't say anything.
I was just saying, you'll see the video once it's done in like 2 weeks.
And boys, what are you watching? Oh, the match, like when you build things with matches and light them on fire. And Joel is watching the Perkins Brothers. It is Sunday morning. We are being lazy and techie, and that's okay with me. It really is. It really is. Maybe 50 cents? Is that like not enough for you?
But yeah, 50 cents. 50 cents.
Alright, 50 cents. Oh, don't do that.
I'm just going like this.
Oh, get close, Olivia. Show me what he's doing. Ew, I can hear every like joint. Ah. Okay, that's not. You get negative 50 cents. You need to earn your 50 cents back.
You said I could play with kinetic sand and
I did. Now, it's been this is a big morning. It is Monday morning. I just got done with my workout. Here, hold this for me. And Olivia is telling me that she wants to straighten her hair. Typically, Olivia puts leave-in conditioner in her hair, and then she'll braid it when it's wet so that it dries and it's crimpy. It's beautiful, it's natural. We're not putting heat on her hair.
It's like poofy though.
Yep, and this morning she wants to straighten it, which she has the straightener plugged in. Congratulations. And I was telling her, it is imperative, if you want to straighten your hair and you don't want to damage and fry your hair off, you have to put a heat protectant on it. And a lot of heat protectants will have alcohol in them. If they do, it's also going to just dry your hair, so it's a wasted step. Maybe some people don't fully agree with that statement. I would never straighten my hair with a product that has alcohol in it, so we're just gonna use a tiny little bit like that for your entire hair.
It looks like sap from a tree.
It does. You're gonna rub it through your hands. Just using the comb to prop up the camera, turn around. You can watch me in the mirror, Olivia.
Do you need to comb my hair first?
I will. So I'm just going to start, Olivia, on the very ends of your hair. So I'm going to come down here and just kind of rake my hands through it. I'm going to kind of sandwich it just through the ends. You don't need it up top, just the mid shaft and ends of your hair like that. And then you can comb through it to make sure that the product is evenly distributed through your hair. And then you can flat iron your hair. Only use one stroke through your hair when you're flat ironing, okay?
Okay.
Because if you go over the same spot over and over, you're gonna fry your hair off. And then when there's like barely anything left in my hands, I'll come up and like run it through the top so that it looks shiny and pretty.
Right here it looks shiny already.
Yep. I will link the oil that I used in her hair. I will also link a cheaper alternative. And I will also link the leave-in conditioner that Olivia uses in her hair when it's wet, that she just lets air dry in it. See, that teeny tiny amount, I can tell, is enough for your hair.
And these brushes that we're using.
Oh, so good.
Amazing. They're so nice for after the shower because my hair is really hard to comb after the shower, but that one I can just go like straight down and it's amazing.
Okay, so when you take a section of your hair, you just need to do one stripe across it. If your flat iron isn't straightening your hair, I mean, unless you have like really, no, because you should be round brushing the curls out first before. Your flat iron, you should only be going across your hair one swipe. And I go not fairly slow, but definitely not fast. My sweater's in the way, so these guys aren't seeing what's happening. I'll do another one for you. Then you don't have the right flat iron. And a flat iron is one of those things that you have to spend money on. You cannot buy a budget straightener and expect it to do what, yeah, you just can't. I'm gonna try and do this so you guys can see.
And it feels colder at the bottom than hot.
That's not true.
Well, that's how it feels right now. Like after it cools.
After it cools, yes.
Like it's like smooth and...
I have had this straightener for probably six-ish years. I'm just gonna do up at the top where I didn't
Oh,
do.
that scared me.
Sorry.
She like grabbed my head. I know I'm like doing this for you. Sorry, I'm like turning this into a tutorial, but I want you to know what you're doing before you start doing it.
I saw that little you cut. It's curls.
Anyway, who would have thought that this is where the video was going to be ending? I want you guys to be able to see. There we go. I'll just do this. So see how I just kind of go pretty slow all the way to the ends, and I try not to keep too much time on the ends. Now I want to show how pretty and smooth it looks. So let's just, I didn't really go up top very much, but your hair is so gorgeous, Olivia, versus, you know, it looks a little more dry and it's wavy. Even though it is gorgeous, you don't have to straighten your hair, but it is kind of fun.
It's just fun, especially with rehearsal today, since today's gonna be the first day I do choreography.
Really? So fun.
Yeah. So I just kind of didn't want it to be like poofy.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. That's the final thing. We didn't like go through and straighten too much, so it's not like exactly straightened, but I thought it was good.
Yeah.
Looks beautiful. Do you like it? Can you see it?
Yeah. It's cool that like there's just like a
There is still a little wave, but I just didn't want to like go ham on you. Oh yeah, I can definitely still see a little wave, but
Yeah, that's cute.
it's still fine. Yep, it's good. I will put a link in the description for all the things that we use, so. Okay. And they make good gift ideas too. It's Monday morning. We left all the dishes. We've just kind of been, hi. You ready to start a new week, Mr. Hoellein?
No, we've already started paying bills and everything already.
Is that what you're doing? Paying bills, listening to the kids fight. We both got our workout done this morning. It's gonna be a good day. That's the spot. You just keep doing it right there because I love it right there. Her face. Her face. She's, oh look, she's closing her eyes. She's like, well,
This is how it's gonna end.
I slept all night, got up and ate some breakfast, and now I'm gonna lay here. You guys, she's literally the laziest dog, and she's so stubborn with training. But she's so good.
And she'll like play with you, but then after she's just like, okay, I'm done.
Yeah, we've been making her go for walks. Her eyes. We've been making her go for walks. And she is such a good girl. Like, well, she hates it. She does it. But we got her new doggy shoes. If you haven't watched that video, I'll put it in the description because it's hilarious. But her new size came in, and they actually fit her. I'm gonna show you the juices I've been drinking lately, and it's from a juice cleanse, but like I can't do a juice cleanse, and I've heard so many like controversial things about juice cleanses. I don't want to do one. Anyway, I'm just telling you. These juices came in like a package of a juice cleanse, and each day I just drink like one. So there's like, at night instead of having a treat, I have like a lemonade that has like good stuff in it, or like another different lemon juice, or yeah, like lemonade for the nighttime. But during the day, I try to drink one green juice a day. This is a healing greens, this is a classic greens, and they also have like a celery one that's super good for you. So I just try to get one of these in a day. Jeez, do you hear him? All right, on that note, I'm gonna get my kids off to school, and I'll see you guys in our next video. Bye.